Welcome to the Crazy Town Podcast. I'm Jonas.
I'm TNT Dynamite, the explosive one. Let's crack into another one.
TNT.
Yo.
You know, they always say things come full circle. And, you know, like back in the day, like, you know, bell bottoms made a comeback.
Yeah, bell bottoms in the 70s.
You know, and then they came back at later point.
Disco.
Yeah, exactly.
And then they had flares.
All
flared
the things.
jeans.
It has finally happened. JNCO jeans are back.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
The
Why?
pipes are back, bro.
Why?
I saw an ad pop up.
You saw an ad pop up
For JNCO jeans, and I was like, are you kidding me?
You can't just make it happen, though, man.
Yeah.
You can't just make JNCOs a thing.
So, for all of you who are unaware, they were popular, in the 90s? Just big-ass, wide-leg jeans. And the wider around at the bottom, the better. They had, like, the 80-inchers, like...
The 80 inches.
Yeah, like,
I don't like the way you said that.
So, if you're on the YouTube channel, go look. We're showing the website. This man is wearing a short-sleeve button-up shirt and jeans that are as big, like, bigger than his waist at the bottom.
Look at, bro, you dirty your cuffs. That is the only thing. You're gonna dirty your cuffs. Look at how thick those are.
If you can see... There's a big old sale of $130 for the jeans.
$130?
It's insane.
That's crazy.
So
these are like old men jeans. Look at this outfit
Oh.
right here. Look at my man. My man looks like a Muppet.
He looks like he was on Sesame Street.
It's like if Kermit the Frog and Shaggy fucked.
You know what I love? Hold on. I love how they have
Hell's a good
white
one.
dudes, black dudes.
Is
I
this
don't know what
Indian
nationality
guy?
that guy is,
Yeah.
but they're like, JNCOs are for everyone, bro. There's a Hispanic dude.
Yeah.
They're like, we all love JNCOs. Everyone needs to buy JNCOs right now.
Everybody looks like a goddamn action figure.
They really do. They got that. Look at homeboy in corduroys and a jersey. He's wearing
It's
a
Waka
goddamn
Flocka, bro.
Oh,
It's freaking Waka.
they got fucking corduroy JNCOs too. Remember those big fat corduroy jeans they used to wear? Look how
Wait, these are sensible right here. Look at these.
Yeah,
ones.
they're pleated in the front, like
they're thick, but they don't have. I want to look at homie here. Like they're thick, but they're not super thick.
yeah, He's got the tapered JNCOs.
Yeah,
It looks like he's
reasonable.
wearing a pair of jogging pants with the elastic.
I know, dude. It looks like he has a bunch of poop in his
And
pants.
I'm sure they got shorts. Go
brother.
ahead and click on the women's. Let's look at the women's.
Hold on, I'm looking at this dude's crotch.
Oh, they got the classic like pocket logo where they had like the fancy
Yeah.
embroidered logo on the pocket.
Yeah.
Somebody bought the JNCO name. Was like, we're bringing these back. We're waiting for the right time.
Yeah.
I
He's
will
still
confess,
like
and I know you don't believe this. I never owned a pair of JNCOs.
No.
Never once owned a pair of them.
Yeah, man, that's cool. That's crazy how you didn't do that.
I was not a follower back. Oh my!
I'm not gonna say
Look
I
at these
did.
Look at these really flattering pants.
No, okay, look, Jones, I'm not gonna lie. Like, a chick in a nice pair of like jeans make it look like a dress, kind of. I don't know. It works for me. It does something.
It
for
actually
me.
looks better than the guys, to be honest.
Yeah, because it looks like a dress.
They're wearing like a crop top, and like.
It's kind of like if a girl were to like wear one of your button-down shirts and nothing.
Oh,
you know? Yeah. See,
that's
I feel like you just wear my JNCOs and nothing up top. You look like a pyramid.
That girl has one shirt tucked in, the other one not. Just one side of the front. That girl looks like Catwoman.
This one right
What
here.
the fuck is that?
Yeah, this is a costume. This is when you practice Wicca in high school.
Yeah.
I
I
get
love
it.
how they just have every nationality,
Yeah.
every style. They're like,
They're-
no matter who you are, you're a JNCO. What is $200?
Oh, of course it's more because it's less material. That
Dude,
makes sense.
oh my God.
Why? Ladies are getting taken, bro.
$260
Ladies,
for those jeans?
ladies are getting taken out here, bro.
Look, oh my God, look at the patterns on those. I don't know, man. What do you feel? This girl wearing literally some
love
Jeff
these.
Hardy from the WWE arm warmers and a cow bikini top and some JNCO jeans with some. What is happening?
Look at the freaking these are real.
There's like a tribal embroidered pattern on the leg. Dude, Infliction shirts are going to be coming back soon.
Brother in Christ, this is insane. All right, yeah, I don't agree with this. I just want to put that
It's
out
just
there.
a crown with a tribal embroidery on there.
This ish needs to go right now.
I can't wait till I see people wearing these in
Oh
public
my
again.
God, bro.
Who's the first like rock star rapper that's gonna be wearing JNCOs? Who you think?
Wow. If I really had to guess, I would say Playboy Cardi.
Playboy Cardi?
Because he does all the devil worship and shit, and you gotta have Satan in your heart if you think those are good for you.
I could see Post Malone
Post Malone
wearing just like no shirt and some
my
JNCOs,
God.
dude. Could tell me you couldn't see that.
You need to get in contact with JNCO. They need to see if they can team up with him, man. It's honestly the Venn diagram for Post Malone and JNCO wearing jean fans. Yeah, that's a perfect circle, brother. That's
Jelly Roll be wearing some JNCOs, bro.
a Jelly Roll. Who listens to Jelly Roll? I guess, yeah.
Yeah. I feel like Jelly Roll is the ICP country music overlap. That's the Venn diagram for them. And like, Juggalos love JNCOs. But I don't see ICP wearing JNCOs, but I see their fans wearing JNCOs.
Yeah, I do, definitely.
Yeah.
A Juggalette and some JNCOs at the
A
gathering.
Juggalette and some That's what the
That
girl
is-
with the Jeff Hardy armbands on. She was going in the cow top.
Jesus Christ, she was going to the gathering.
She was on her fucking way.
I cannot believe I just said that sentence.
She was on her way to the gathering.
A Juggalette wearing JNCOs going to the gathering is something
In 2025, bro.
I never thought I would ever say in my life.
I don't know. Like, they were a mistake. Dude, it's really funny because when I think about JNCOs from, like, back in the day, all I think about is, like, the bottoms being ratty as shit because they're always dragging in the ground.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
those people are paying $250 for those pants, and they're going to be tore up in a week.
Yeah, they're done.
And then everyone, when people would, like, trip over them and shit, like,
Yep.
you would see people trip over their fucking pants
Yep.
so much. Because there's just so much cloth around your feet, you can't not trip.
It was a skill check back in the day, man.
Skill check.
That's why we built different.
We drove in the snow and wore JNCO jeans. We could
Yeah.
walk on anything.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
When your life was in danger with every step, you learned the motherfucking maneuver right, you know?
I mean, you're not wrong. So then, let me ask you this. I honestly never thought JNCOs would come back.
Yeah. I mean,
Is there any other thing that was wild that you think might come back? Something from back in the day that you think... I mean, if JNCOs are coming back, I feel like anything could come back.
I think CDs will come back.
CDs?
Yeah.
Really?
The public is moving to a physical knobs over the digital screens.
I love that movement, though.
And I think that eventually people will get tired of all these goddamn subscription services, and especially with the way the political movement is going right now. We're in like a recession and shit. So yeah, people don't want to. You pay one time for the music. Why would I keep a Spotify when I can just add a music?
Yeah, but I mean, I think
That's a long shot.
That's
a long shot.
I mean, throwing the counter out to that, the cost of Spotify per month is basically the cost of buying a CD a month. It's like a solo account is like $13 a
Oh,
month.
okay. Well, fine. Maybe they got a good business model. I don't know
Yeah.
these things, Jones.
I don't
you
know,
asked me
but-
a question, I answered it incorrectly. Sorry.
I'm not saying you're
I
wrong.
failed the test. No, it's
Yeah.
a bad. It's a bad guy. I didn't
Well,
realize
the
it was
thing
so
that I found too is like I only own a handful of movies anymore. I used to own hundreds of movies.
physical movies coming back.
No, I don't think so. But here's the thing that I don't like is like sometimes like you can't even find that shit on streaming, and you're like the F. But I do think the Dogma thing finally got wrapped because it like came back out in theaters for like. So I think they finally like wrapped
Dogma?
up the Dogma was all tied up in courts for some reason where you couldn't like release it.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
I saw it was like re-released in theaters. So I think they finally ended that. Now what they need to do is end the Freddy and Jason drama so they can put out some more Freddy and Jason movies because I will go see them bitches, but they're locked up in court too.
No. See, you do know I got a signed copy of Dogma by Jason Mewes.
I do.
Okay, I was just telling everybody at home.
Well,
I wanted to show
you're
my.
cool though.
I want to be cool.
I mean, you are. All right, that's all the time we have for this episode. Go to thecrazytown.com, subscribe for Jonas.
Dude,
Oh, yeah.